Yeah, she's ready.
Good afternoon. I believe you all doing well. Your dad and your wives, everybody is fine, right? Thank God for such a day. Honorable Metropolitan, Municipal and District Chief Executives, Honorable Members of Parliament, Director, National Coordinator, NADMI, Metropolitan Municipal Team Directors present here, Regional Executives, Heads of Department, it's present. Good afternoon, and let me begin by warmly congratulating each of you on your successful conference, Metropolitan Municipal District Chief Executives. Whilst I congratulate you, it is also appropriate to thank your coordinating directors for the effort in your absence. Your selection by His Excellency, the President, and subsequent confirmation by your assemblies is a clear indication of confidence reposed in your capabilities, leadership, and to service. As you are aware, we have entered a new chapter in our collective responsibility to drive development and improve the lives of the people of Greater Accra Region. His Excellency, the President, has been very clear in his charge to us. Accra must become a clean, green, and dignified city. Cleanliness, therefore, is not just a civic obligation, but now a key performance indicator by which your performance will be assessed. In this regard, I have some few areas of concern I want to bring to your attention. Sanitation and waste management. Sanitation remains one of the pressing challenges in the region. From poor waste disposal practices, open defecation, to illegal dumping and choke drains. These issues have become a problem and effort to present Accra as a modern and livable capital. I urge all of you to take a proactive and innovative steps to address sanitation in your jurisdictions. This includes intensifying public education, strengthening enforcement of sanitation bylaws, and collaborating with public and private sector stakeholders. Together, we must rise to the President's call and make sanitation a hallmark of our success. Whilst at this, let's embrace and prepare for the National Sanitation Day exercise, which will soon be launched by His Excellency the President. I also want to use this opportunity to commend Chief Executive of AMA and Kole Kulote for their effort to decongest the central business districts. And I encourage all of you to emulate, especially Tema, Medina, and then Adenta. Some of the places you see people taking over the streets, and so please, it shouldn't be only limited to AMA. Other districts can also emulate, and so that Accra takes its beauty back. For their effort to decongest the citizens districts, I wish to assure you, you have my full support. It's mentioning that along with the directive of His Excellent President to make sanitation a key performance indicator, an award scheme will be instituted to reward best performing assemblies. Street lights. Another area requiring urgent attention is the functionality of street lights across the region. Upon assuming office, I made a firm commitment to ensure that 70% of street lights in the region will be fixed and fully operational within my first 50 days in office. This target was achieved. However, we still face challenges with depth and sustainability of the initiative. I hope to count on you and entreat you to take up this challenge to ensure a well-light environment for the smooth implementation of the 24-hour economy policy. Flooding. The issue of flooding continues to affect lives and property during the rainy season. To address this, we must decongest waterways, enforce planning regulations, and dissolve drains regularly. This requires a coordinated and sustained effort, especially among the 17 MMDCEs under the Garage project. Let us act decisively and ensure we implement long-term solutions rather than reactivate interventions. In the coming days, we will be embarking a demolition exercise, which is starting tomorrow. Tomorrow, we are visiting Tema, Sakumon, Klagon, Enclave. And then we also come to Medina Adenta. Our national coordinator is here, Nadmo. He'll be giving you a program, and so that we all follow, so that those around within that we also join us to do the demolition. Revenue mobilization. Revenue remains the lifeblood of development. I therefore encourage MMD to adopt innovative revenue mobilization strategies. One of such example is the cashless system implemented by Kolekuloti Municipal Assembly. I urge you to study this model and explore ways to replicate and tailor it to your respective areas. Technology can greatly enhance transparency, efficiency, and public trust in our operations. Quarterly meetings. To ensure accountability and progress, we will institute quarterly performance review with all MMDCEs. This section will also allow us to assess progress, share best practices, and collectively resolve challenges. I urge you to work cordially with your staff, respecting the hierarchy and promoting teamwork and professionalism. I have been informed by Chief Director that currently the medium-term development plan preparation is underway. Please get involved in plan preparation and provide the necessary support to meet the deadline on 30th 2025 for submission to the NDPC. The Regional Coordinating Council remains committed in providing technology, backstopping, and other support needed to enable you to deliver effectively in accordance with the Local Governance Act 2026 and Act 936. In line with this provision, we will soon be inviting you, together with your presiding members, to our first Regional Coordinating Council meeting at RCC. Open door policy. Finally, let me assure you of my commitment to an open door policy. My office is open to you all at all times, and I welcome ideas, concerns, and proposals that will help us realize the vision of His Excellency's recent agenda for Greater Accra Region. Let us work together in unity with shared purpose and mutual respect to achieve a green and dignified region that all Ghanaians can be proud of. Together, we'll be counting on you to deliver on the mandate of His Excellency, the President, for the good people of Greater Accra. And thank you so much for your attention. Like my director said, after this section, I'm going to meet you and then we'll discuss other matters, which is very, very important. This is going to be a house meeting, and I'll plead with the media. When you get to that time, you excuse us. Thank you so much for your attention.
So you just said the Greater Accra Regional Minister Linda Oklu addressed the Metropolitan Municipal and District Chief Executives in the Greater Accra region who have gone through the confirmation process successfully. 28 out of the 29 in the Greater Accra region have been confirmed, and this is the maiden meeting with the Greater Accra Regional Minister. And you heard the regional minister say that key amongst the challenges confronting the region is issue of sanitation and then also flooding in the capital. She announced that tomorrow there's going to be a demolition exercise at the Tema and Safumo enclaves regarding the construction on waterways, precisely the Safumo Ramsar site and also some water bodies in the Tema. Demolition exercise is set to take place tomorrow.
Thank you very much, Honorable Regional Minister. That was a very well-delivered statement. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when we talk of sanitation and waste management, it also has some links with NADLO, because when it rains,